Hey guys, it's Seth here with BehaviorTech. The BehaviorTech channel combines various brain change technologies and strategies to help you program your mind. The last episode, we briefly covered General Semantics with a few exercises. And again, doing the exercises way more important than anything that I say, because the reference experience you build while doing the exercises just really help develop your own understanding of how mind software, or language, interacts with reality to create your daily experience. So let's get right into it. The map is not the territory. I'm sure you've heard the famous maxim, the map is not the territory. There is an analogy in General Semantics that words and statements are like maps that describe territories. Remember that. Words, like maps, only represent reality and are not reality itself. The map is not the territory. The goal of General Semantics training emphasizes the importance of constructing accurate verbal maps of persons, places, and things, and of limiting and refining one's maps to most accurately convey one's meanings. Mental maps are created when we use language to describe events, processes, or the outside world. I tried looking for a nice professional mixed USA map with the states all jumbled up, but this is best as I could create, but I still think it portrays the example of inaccurate mental maps pretty well. So, if I were to tell you to go to California to Michigan, if you are following this mental map, what results do you think that you would have? Exactly. Inaccurate maps create confusion. Like we said before, words are like maps. When there is a misunderstanding, conflict, or a failure to communicate, it is often because our verbal maps do not fit the territory, what is actually out there. Here's a few exercises to help understand or separate words from mental maps. It's said that no two people have mental maps that are exactly the same. This includes simple words that we use every day. Write down 3 features of your mental maps for each of these terms: teacher, drugs, and sports. Write down 3 features of these terms. What are things that come to mind when you think of teacher? What are some things that come to mind when you think of drugs and sports? Alright, whether you've written those down or just took note of them mentally, we'll move on. Here's another exercise. And again, you can pause this at any point in the exercises to write these down and just to get a better understanding of what General Semantics is trying to do when they explain map, when they say that the map is not the territory. Classify these propositions as either true, false, or maybe. As you look over these propositions here, some are pretty interesting, and some you would have a hard time unless you used an online resource to help clarify whether these are true, false, or maybe. But you may find some gray area, or you may find different information based on the results that you're looking for. For example, the census of 1890 showed 4 million inhabitants of New York City. I'll let you do your own research on that one, and you'll see what results that you get. But also take into account that how do they define inhabitants what day was this poll taken. Other things like that really come into play when categorizing and defining things as true, things as false, or things as maybe. These exercises were adapted from Robert Anton Wilson's book Quantum Psychology. If I put the hyperlink into this right, you should be able to click the buy here link and it'll take you to Amazon's page where you can actually purchase his book. I really recommend it, not only for just a great lesson in psychology and general semantics, but it's has more entertainment value than a majority of sci-fi books that don't actually go into any technical sciences. So by doing these exercises, you'll develop a deeper understanding, which means, to me, learning the distinctions in language. And when you do this, it really helps decondition your conditioned responses. In the next episode, we go into conditioned responses and explain how simple emotions and simple feelings are connected or paired with neutral stimulus. For example, our taste in music, favorite foods, colors, people, certain cities or towns. And also, by doing these exercises, you may begin to notice a shift in how your language is creating the perception, not only for yourself, but for other people when you communicate. So do the exercises, and you'll create a reference experience of learning how to use your mind in a new way. Here's just a brief cover for the episode 3 on deprogramming your mind, how to de-robotize yourself from conditioned responses caused by random pairings, accidents, parents, and culture. Alright, thank you for your time, and if you want to learn a Russian word, just look to the left, and that's how you say thank you in Russian. I won't pronounce it, I'll just let you look at these pictures here and see if you can figure out how that's pronounced. Alright, thanks for your time, and see you soon.